Hello, and welcome to another chapter of a tome pulled right off the shelves at the heart of the Jackals. This is Noviri, Part 5, Detour. Let's get to work. Hey Cam, we didn't expect you to come all the way out here. Lotum shifted as if debating whether to offer his boss a seat or not. Someone else got up to get something, and Cam sniped the chair from his possession, pointing to Venaz when the engineer was about to jokingly curse at him for the act. The young man snapped his mouth shut, but still seemed a little perturbed. What round is it? Cam asked as he adjusted Venaz in the harness that kept him securely attached to his father's chest.
What's with those bindings? Bildar asks between sips of his beer.
Venaz attempted to respond in Bildar's general direction, extracting a smile or a laugh from all the other men watching the game of Barrens going on before them. He's a little monster, as his mum calls him. Cam offered up a handful of berries. Venaz's giant eyes lit up with exultant joy at the sight of his favorite thing in all existence, and he set about stuffing the little treats one at a time into his wide maw. He keeps trying to run off, fascinated with each new shiny thing more than the last.
Ah, yes. My oldest was like that too, Bildar replied, calmly sipping at the cold, bubbly brew in his mug. I think this is third round. First team disqualified was, Zomar's bunch.
Balls! Cam swore since he'd put a lot of ration cards on them to make it to the fourth round spread.
Balls?
Venaz looked up at his father Cam, momentarily distracted from his feast to mimic his father's word. Cam merely smiled down and patted Venaz on the head, much to his son's enjoyment, going back to his glee with the berries Cam kept producing for him. Which rule sets are out of the game already? Cam asked, adjusting Venaz once more since the child was constantly squirming in his harness. Venaz barely even noticed as he reached toward Bildar's drink. What do you think you're doing, Bildar? Cam asked, pushing the glass of beer away from Venaz's freshly disgruntled face.
A little won't hurt him, Cam. Relax. Bildar chided his friend.
Have you seen him eat? A little is the problem. His hands are lightning quick, and take a look at his mouth. It's like the hangar doors on Calamity. Cam stared down the battle-worn archivist with practiced skill. Okay, pour a bit into a small cup and hand that to him. Cam relented, but only to Bildar's own well-honed stare that he offered up in retort. Let's see, Lotum began speaking back up. Arena is out, Puzzle Box is out. Anyone know if the veto rule on card duels is still in effect from yesterday? Trust Lotum to bring a notepad to a game of Barrens.
Duels are in, but only a few different options. I think the refs are trying to keep the matches shorter till the tournament winds back up. Bildar replied, handing a little too much intoxifying amber liquid to Venaz's greedy little mitts.
Tamor! What are you doing down here? Shouldn't you be at work? Cam yelled at his subordinate station manager, whom was dressed in a dirty Barrens uniform.
I'm filling in for a guy. He's medical leave. He answered sheepishly after turning around and blanching at the sight of Cam watching the match. He hadn't expected this when he'd accepted the spot.
You better not make Calamity look bad. Cam mockingly jabbed a finger at Tamor. Venaz aped his father's action, jabbing his entire fist toward Tamor. How are they doing, by the way? Cam asked under his breath of the others.
Tamor's team is, they have a shot, sir. Lotum was the first to reply, even after digging through his notes.
Bildar chimed in. They're in second, but Ojo and his Kasiri boys are way out in the lead. Yet, Team Obstacle is up next, their weakness. Your engineers are about finished setting up. Team leaders just have to draw cards, and then we see who pushes ahead to probably win this thing.
Timur's probably gonna lose then. No one can stand up to Ojo and his crew. I doubt I could do it if I was leading. Kam halted to focus on calming down Vinoz for a moment during a mini tantrum about how restricting the harness felt.
At first it was like that. I might have thought your way before today. They could be playing it sly, gathering odds, but Ojo's whole squad seems to be playing super exhausted. Vildar finished his beer, putting it aside. They've been going at the matches hard, day in and day out, till no one else even wants to play. Not surprised they've run out of steam right now. But, what about you? What brings you out of your dream house with the wife? I thought you never wanted to leave after all that work you did on the, what is it? The Crosshead? Is that what you called it?
Crosshead is the ship class. The Vengeance is the name. But Mara and I, we had a fight again. Kam didn't comment on the details. So, little Vinoz was in tears about it, and I calmed him down and decided to go for a walk. You know, take him out into nature and whatnot. But then I remembered how heavy he gets after a couple of hours. After about a half hour, really. And, well, my feet found me here.
Vildar sighed. I have been there many a time, my friend. Many a time. Let me fetch you a nectar brew. That'll cheer you up. Anybody else want one? Too many people responded for Vildar to fetch them all alone. Lodum, help me with this. Lodum hesitated, looking toward Kam for guidance, but Kam was focused on the game, so he dragged himself to his feet, both of them losing their chairs the moment they vacated them.
And so it is. Our time has once more come to a close. I've been Lothran, and this was Noviri Part 5, Detour, another tale from the heart of the Jackals. Go ahead, Korvoth.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's the end of the story for today, folks. Please leave all your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. Don't be a jerk, though. Don't forget to stay safe out there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to show your support for the channel. And then, after you subscribe, there's this bell thing that Lothran tells me about, but I never notice it. And you gotta click that bell so you get notifications every day. Good night and good luck. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.